Wow! So I'm just getting ready to head off. My route plan today is a little route towards the north, heading up to Haver Hills. And I figured why not spend the lovely afternoon doing this ride, see how it goes. And I'm back. Well, here we are. We just passed. We're in Abridge at the moment. I had an idea to go down towards Rikers today, but it involved a bit of travelling through Central, I think Tower Bridge, and I don't particularly enjoy going through Tower Bridge because of the cameras and just the bunch of people that you can meet there. So I feel like going up north this way towards Haver Hill is more of a chill ride. It's a sunny day. And it's just a chill ride up here, less cameras, less issues I think, and a lot more national speed limits everywhere. Like this one here is awesome, it's just brilliant. So I would probably choose here and do Rikers if I'm doing a group ride, then it makes more sense, because right now I'm on a solo ride. I figured why not just go towards a place where I have like more control of my I have no restrictions on my speed, less restrictions, sorry, say, and I can go at my own pace here, so it's pretty much more enjoyable. Ooh, I see roadworks. Traffic control, that's alright. I thought it was like a proper block. Oh damn, hopefully not hit water today. My bike hasn't seen water ever since it left the showroom, so hopefully we didn't pick up too much of a splash then. But it's not a big problem. A little bit of splash here and there doesn't hurt a bike. I would just prefer to keep my bike a bit more dry for as long as I can, and then wash it when it comes towards end of the summer or beginning of autumn time. I'll give it a wash and then ACF 50 reapplied. But yeah, look at that lovely countryside out there. I can't complain. I got a day off work and I figured why not just hop on the bike and go wherever. And I've set my mind on this place up here. It's just I need to figure about price and stuff because it's 100. Ooh, side selfie. Woohoo! Look at that. Nice. So we're in Epping Village, Epping Town. If anyone's not sure, it's basically on the Central Line, Zone 6, I think it is. Pretty much the last station. Don't go out. We're making our way through Hastings Woods. The bad thing is the gloves don't work on my left hand, and that's usually my hand that's on my throw hand. I can literally touch the screen, but I can't now because the touch bit on the gloves have worn out. But hey oh, let's enjoy the views and scenery. I don't need to speed up. I don't really need to push my bike as fast as I can here. I'm actually out here today just to tour along and relax. Mainly my rides are not about speed half the time. Most of the time just out here to relax, taking scenery and behave myself mainly. Wow, I can't want to stand up, but yeah, we can go quick here. 40 miles are allowed. I love how this bike just sort of leans in and doesn't mind taking those corners, but it is a bit sharp. That's the thing. It doesn't lean in gently. It does lean in. You know, it's the wheel. I think the wheelbase is a lot shorter, so you can actually really lean in for really sharp turns, really quick as well. So I'm used to actually having a long wheelbase, and it's more of a slow turning angle, which is more comfy, I think. This one is just like you want to flick it. You can flick it into any corner almost. You know, sharper if you need it. So 60 here. Whoa. Hey. Right, 60, you still got to take care about the corners. There's a lot of sudden corners in a lot of country lanes. You'll be seeing a straight and then suddenly the corner vanishes to the left. You got to be very, very, very careful not to overextend yourself, and you know, you have to pay attention. You know, you come along these roads and there's very little traffic, but again, there's a lot of bits of debris, potholes, animals, all sorts of things. And look here, see how the corner disappears to the right? Just gotta make. Oh, I didn't. There's a sudden raise in the road there. You gotta be very well aware of like certain things. Oh, puddles, little tiny puddle. And the road goes to the right. That's why I have my map open as well. It gives me a little heads up, so it does really assist me. So I'm kind of half relying on this and half relying on my sight. Alright, so again, turns to the left, very blind, can't see anything around it, so I just ease off the throttle and just go around it, you know. Look, there's a car there, so you want to be careful. You know, this isn't exactly track, it's not a track, so it's not treated like a track. There you go, you're out here, and now you see it's a bit more of a straight. You can fly if you want. I'm tempted to go flying, but we do have a fellow user on the road, so it's a bit of a straight, and then it disappears onto the lefty, so I want to be very, very careful. There are no road signs here. Ooh, okay, there are literally no road signs, so you got to be very, very, very careful. Careful is the key word today. Go fast and then slow down again. No one's behind me, so it's all good. Checking my right, checking my left, all clear. Self-cancelling indicators, yes, no? Oh yes, it cancelled, frick it. Whoa. Slowing down here actually, because I don't know how tight this corner is, and I'm definitely glad I slowed down there. If you saw the amount of craters that was in that part of the road, that would have been nasty. But yeah, again, like I said, you have to watch out for things like that, especially on these country roads. They're empty, there's not a lot of people out here, but there's so much danger around every corner. That's why I guess it adds to the excitement of riding out in the country. You know, it's more enjoyable. You're just flowing. You're not actually needing to stop and wait in traffic to queues, and that's the good thing. But like I say, be careful. Take your time. You know, you see an open straight, fly it. But see corners, approach it with caution, because like back there, you don't know. The next corner could have loads of craters. Some corners might have 0 craters. But you just never know. Unless you ride here frequently, then you are very knowledgeable and you can do what you want. But till then, it's like my first time down here, so I want to be very, 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 very extra careful. Very careful, you know. I'm so glad there's like no one behind me. You see my mirrors, there's no one behind me. It's just such an enjoyable experience. No one pressing you to go fast. And look at this. See that? Let's go. Let's do a maximum focus here. Oh, crater. Alright, that's it. Miss, you're so far back to do that corner, it's actually quite scary. Alright, this is gonna be a tough one. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, this is nice and open. There is a tight corner up ahead, very tight. At least there's warning signs this time. Thanks for the warning sign. Oh, there's bumps in the road there. I just lost my concentration trying to nod to people. Shouldn't bother with that. Should not bother. Okay. Whoops. That's a bit of an odd one, that one. Woohoo! My God. over the lumpy hill. Finching Field, Braintree, here we go. Wait, what? It's gonna make me turn around. Oh, damn it. We'll see how it goes. Let me go around. Walking's Hill. National speeds. Thought I saw fields. Oh. Whoa, do you really need to get that close to me? Holy shit. There's usually quite a lot of people here on bikes and stuff. Wow, there's a lot of bikers out today. Woo! Well, I ain't stopping here today anyway because I don't need to stop here. Not today. It's too overpopulated over in that spot, and I don't want to stop for too long. Although maybe I should have. There's a cool windmill on the hill as well. I don't need a break just yet. I'm not super hungry, fortunately. But yeah, it was a nice little view. Oh wait, I'm gonna end that bit. What is this? Today isn't really about finishing field, today it's about me going around relaxing on the bike. No, it's still on. It is on. And here I am. I'm actually somewhere between Finchley Fields and Haverhills. Behind me is a lovely field of yellow flowers. I don't know what they are, but they smell, and I'm glad I don't suffer from hay fever. It's just such a lovely day today. If anyone's I hope everyone's actually enjoying their ride or whatever they're doing today, because wow, what a day to be out. Woohoo! Yes! She gave me lots of space. Hello. You fancy just like casually crossing the road? Oh, okay. Well, interesting bird. Doesn't fear death. Don't worry, I checked behind me, there was no cars coming, and also checked in front of me, there was no cars coming, so I had a lot of time to myself. Just gotta be careful along this road because there are some wild animals like that. Definitely don't want to have blood splits or, you know, damaged fairings or whatever. Parts of my bike being damaged by animals. Let's just say I don't want that to happen. So just take it easy. Bugs I don't mind. Bugs you can't avoid in most cases. That was a proper nod, that one. Oh. What? I went to get 2 and they just chopped the 3. Wow. Oh, squashy roads here. Well, yeah, it could be fun. As a future ride out with people, I could take around. It's not a bad little bit of a mixture of roads, you know. Not all roads have to be super fast. These can be very enjoyable. You know, that's not too bad actually. I like these ones. Ooh, that smells very strong. Ooh, oh, yeah. That wasn't a nice smell, but let's go on now. Sounds good. Wow. this way? What the hell? Wait, am I going down some crazy road or something? I'm not meant to be down here. Hello. Ooh, I've seen a lot of bikers out today. It's such a good sight to see everyone out once again. Crashing into the wall. Beforehand. Woohoo! Woo! Split in the road there. It's a bit awfully confusing at that part, at that point. bit confusing actually, to be honest. I'm not gonna attempt some ones. I'm not gonna keep going faster on, especially not downhill corners. I do get a bit panicky on those ones. Oh, it's a nice little section here. It's so relaxed. Stretch my arms, do a T-pose, indicate left. So I put E5 in and it's cost me 7 litres for 12 quid. Wow. I don't know if that's good or bad. Oh, that's good enough. Yeah, I would like a receipt, thank you. I always have those weird nightmares though, like one day I may actually end up putting the wrong fuel into my tank, and I'm like, I have to call out someone to help me recover my bike or something like that, because